Hola and hello. Welcome back. This is The Tale After a Whole Story. So, I just want to say, not every game goes well. And I'm saying this because a lot of players will look at their teammates who make a mistake one game or plays bad one game and assume that they must be bad all games, not realizing that there's so many circumstantial situations that make it where you may play worse than others. Maybe you didn't get the right loot. Maybe you weren't able to communicate with your team to have the information of knowing what you're going to do. Or sometimes we just miss or we make mistakes. The issue is you have to learn from these mistakes and try to make them less and less often. Now, I'm showing this very short match for no other reason than to show how we went from getting 4th place, having some disagreement with the last team, and then it worked out in the start, allowing us to have the opportunity to get a better synergy over the match, progressing further, to this, where we're all kind of looting around, doing our own thing, there's really no comms going on, and we end up flying in and landing where the team was at. Now, when we did this, I marked to land on top of the roof of this building so that not only could we look through the glass and see them below us, but also just so we can have information and make plays off of what happens, such as before we drop down, getting a crack or a knock, or literally any bit of an advantage rather than just dropping on them and then praying that we can all 1v1 effectively. It doesn't work out. Both my teammates instantly die, and I just go, well, I guess it's the end of the match. I try to run away, but I know that there's not much I'm going to do, so I toss my nades, and it just goes this way. Now, you have to remember, these guys may not be bad like this all the time. Maybe they just got unlucky. They got one clipped. Maybe just this one match they made a dumb decision because they've had some questionable matches, or maybe they just got on. You really never know. So don't take this as these players were bad, just that they made bad decisions in this moment. And think about that with all your teammates. Don't assume that they're bad. Assume that maybe you just needed to work things out, or maybe they're just having a bad day. Anyways, I hope you learned something, and if you don't know the video before this, I suggest going back and watching it. Now, if you enjoyed this, or you learned something, let me know in the comment section below, and if you have any suggestions for future content, please let me know. Fuck you, I got the hit. I don't even care. They instantly died. Like, the difference in skill level between those two different